A program has stopped over 120 weapons from being used in schools. Meanwhile, the estimated cost of a thruway is getting closer to $1 billion. The state is also looking to spend $10 million on a new voter registration system. Lastly, this is Pennsylvania's favorite cereal. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Safe to Say is a state program run by the AG's office that allows for someone to anonymously report potential threats in schools, reports the Tribune Review. And since schools implemented the program by requirement in 2019, it successfully stopped at least 123 weapons in schools before they were used. 35 weapons were stopped last year. But Safe to Say isn't just for reporting weapons. The program has received more than 32,800 credible tips across the state, ranging from things like online misconduct to bullying to self-harm and even the use of vape pens. Only roughly 4% of the reports received last year, about 1,300, were false. Says spokesman for the Attorney General's office, Brett Hambright, quote, "We know that this program saves lives." The estimated cost of building the Central Susquehanna Valley Thruway is starting to get closer to $1 billion, reports PennLive. PennDOT on Thursday revealed it has updated this cost estimation of the Thruway, the main line of which is expected to open in fall 2027, to $970 million. That's $32 million more than the estimated cost from last year, which PennDOT attributes to rising costs and refinements in the final design as they prepare to look for bids for paving and interchange work. When done, the thruway will be an interstate-type highway between the northern end of the Route 1115 Selinsgrove bypass and Route 147 near Montadon. In that same vein, Pennsylvania will spend over $10 million on a new voter registration system, states the Associated Press. State Secretary Al Schmidt announced last week that the current electronic voter registration database, which has been around since 2003, will be replaced with the Civics Electronic Management System. This system will also provide election night results and will handle campaign finance filings and lobbyist registration. The Civic system should be fully up and running by the next presidential election in 2028. While breakfast has a bunch of wonderful food options, pancakes, eggs, bacon, sometimes there's just nothing like a bowl of cereal, says PennLive. And according to a study from Vegas Insider, Pennsylvania's favorite cereal is the ever-classic, ever-iconic Cheerios. Cheerios was actually the #1 preferred cereal nationwide, too, followed by Lucky Charms and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm a life girl myself. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, drop by PennLive.com. And please don't forget to rate this podcast and to share it around with people you think would find it useful too. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back tomorrow for another round of Today in PA.